Big up the Chatbout Podcast, yeah. Captain Positive are the boss, yeah. Whole heap of things to we chat about. So, grab a chair and hold a seat, yeah. Talk with intelligence. One bag of things to we chat about. Don't talk, don't laugh about now.
Greetings and salutations. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to another episode of Chatbout Podcast with me, your host, WG Dessa, aka Captain Positive. Who and what are positive influences in your life? You know what I mean? Season 2 is here, and for season 2 and beyond, I'd like to not only continue to do more of the same from season 1, but I'd like to ask you to identify the persons in your life that are encouraging you to continue on your dream chasing, the things around you that draws positivity out of you, the places that inspire you. You know what I mean? 2023, basically, I'm going to ask you to shed all that it is that is negative. Get rid of all that is causing you to continue on the path of nothingness. You know what I mean? All the people in your circle that don't encourage you, all the places that you go that is hindering you, you know, everything that would have you not take 10 steps forward in the pursuit of your goal. I would ask that you analyze these things, identify these things, these places, these persons, these situations, because they are not beneficial to whatever it is that you want to get to, wherever it is that you need to be, the life that you said you wanted to live, the success that you want to create for yourself. You know what I mean? Reflect on the shortcomings that you've had last year. Reflect on the failures that you've had last year. Reflect on the things that prevented you from getting to where you want to be last year. You know what I mean? Out of the 12 months, how many successful months did you have? You know? And out of those months that were successful, why didn't you have more successful months, right? And when you identify what caused the months of failures to happen, find out if there are things that you can do better this year, things that you can do to prevent failure months, things that you can do to prevent people from causing the failures. So when you've identified what caused the failures or who caused the failures, make a decision. Am I going to still allow these people in my life? Am I going to still allow myself to continue to go to these places that have caused me to not be as productive and as effective as I know I can be? You know, because with each passing year is a year either used wisely or a year wasted. No, we've all had wasted years. We've all had wasted years. But at what point are we going to decide that we are going to waste the years no more? At what point are we going to decide that, you know what, I want to live this kind of way, or I want by the time I'm a certain age to live that kind of way, or I want to prepare for my kids a certain life, I want to have me and my spouse live a certain way, or I want to buy this thing for my mother, I want to buy this thing for my father, I want to do this for myself, I want to live for me, I want to live for my family, I want to live for my kids. You know what I mean? What am I going to start doing different so that I won't disappoint not only myself, but the people who are looking up to me, the people that I say I want to be an example for? How am I going to do different this year? What are the things that I'm going to get rid of? What are the habits that I'm going to change? What are the new things that I am going to add that is going to increase or going to aid in me making my goals a reality? Now, if I have not yet identified my goals for 2023, what are the things that I want to accomplish in 2023? How long am I going to take to accomplish them in 2023? By first quarter, second quarter of 2023, third quarter of 2023? What are the time frames am I going to be giving myself for these things to be accomplished in 2023? And then now, when I get these things done in 2023, how am I going to prepare for 2024? Because believe it or not, this is January 2023. The year is over. Believe it or not, 2024 is just around the corner. But we can't waste another year. None of us is getting younger. None of us found or find that DeLorean. You know what I mean? None of us is Marty J. None of us can't go back in the past or go forward in the future. What we have is now. What we have is this moment. What we have is today. What we have is this opportunity to not make the mistakes we made last year, 10 years ago, 2 weeks ago, last week, yesterday. That is what we have. We have the advantage of knowing how yesterday was. That is an advantage because it can prepare us for tomorrow. It can prepare us. It can better ready us for what is to come. Now, we can't see what is to come, but we can use what we learned yesterday. You know what I mean? So we can know that last year, I spent way too many times in bars. Bars is not a place that I want to go in order to make my dreams come true because bars is slowing me up. When I go to the bars, I drink too much, I get home too late, so I can't spend any extra hours into planning what it is or how it is I'm going to make my dreams come off the ground. So I'm not saying don't go to bars, I'm saying going to bars less. You know what I mean? Because if you are not strong enough to stop going to bars now, graduate. So if you used to go to bars every Friday for the month, go one Friday each month. Next year, don't go any at all. But you have to start somewhere. You have to start cutting back. Because if these things are hindering you from getting to where you need to be, you have to make a decision that is going to benefit you or be a detriment to you. But you decide. You've wasted many years. You've been saying you want to do this, be this, but you are not yet there because you are giving into your vices. So 2022 was the year of the vices. What is 2023 going to be for you? You want to travel, but you don't have any travel document. You don't have a passport. You don't have a valid ID. How are you going to get off the ground? You know what I mean? So go get your passport. Go get all your documents in line so you can start traveling. If that is a dream of yours, you know what I mean? You want to become a truck driver. You don't have a CDL. Go get your CDL. You know what I mean? Stop drinking for a while. Because you're going to have to do some tests in order to get the CDL. And when you get the CDL, you'll have to remain off these substances because you'll be asked to be tested randomly. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, we are going to no longer procrastinate for 2023. We are going to avoid our vices for 2023, and we are going to assess what it is that we need to accomplish and what is the timeline to accomplish them for 2023. 2023 is not going to be a wasted year. It is going to be a year of greatness. It is going to be a year of achievements. It is going to be a year of accomplishment. It is going to be a year of making our goals a reality. So, WG Dessa, aka Captain Positive, says, out with the old and in with the new. 2023 is going to be for you what 2022 wasn't. A great year. A year of triumph, a year of victory, a year to be proud of, a year of success, a year that you can look back at and say, yes, I was the winner. Now get ready to make this year your year while you make positivity the new disease. Go.
This is the Chatbout Podcast. We there first, them there last. Everything I figure off the broadcast. Podcast. Chatbout. Chatbout Podcast. Hey, WG Dessa, aka